Welcome back to flagstick.com. We're here today with Jason Boyce. He's the director of golf operations at Smugglers Glen. If people haven't been to Smugglers Glen before, it's certainly a premier golf course, one that has been very popular since its opening in 2005, I guess it was?
Yeah, it's been almost 12 years now.
Yeah, hard to believe. And we've hosted tournaments down there before, and obviously we've had a long affiliation of events and coming down and playing the golf course because it is definitely one of our favorites in the region. So what's new with Smugglers Glen? And maybe before that, let's describe a little bit about the golf course and what makes it unique.
Yeah, it's definitely unique to the area. We kind of always try to use the examples of kind of a Muskoka type feel or Mount Tremblant, a lot of elevated tees, rock outcroppings as well. So, but it's very, if anybody's visited the Thousand Islands area, it's a great representation of that. Or like an article you wrote the one time, it's very Canadian Shield, yes. Very Canadian as well. So, but yeah, no, it's a beautiful property. We have a great reputation as well. So we're very proud of that.
I know I've taken people down there for sometimes for the first time. We've gone out to maybe the 4th tee box, which is pretty elevated. You can probably tell us exactly how much elevated it is. And they're sort of shocked at the property. I mean, it may be flat nearby there, but then they get there and they see the elevation, they see all those elevated tee shots with the nice views, all that natural landscape, and yeah, it makes for an interesting environment to play golf, right?
Yeah, it does. So going back to when I first started at the property as well, and you start off with number 1, and they kind of take your breath away a little bit there, and then you kind of go through 2, and then 3, and then you bring them up to the 4th hole, and while between the vista at number 4 and 13, sure. It's a great example of the property and how special it is.
Yeah, that first tee is really interesting. If you haven't been there or seen a photo of it, you get down there, you have a ravine that's in front of you, you have the St. Lawrence River to your right, down below you again as well. A little bit intimidating, but it's not really that far across, right?
No, it's about 90 yards, but it's definitely a point of conversation for those that experience Smugglers Glen. They regularly mention the first hole, so it kind of gives you a good start. Like I say, it's kind of like, a TPC, the 17th hole. You've got people are worried about that the whole time.
Right, they think about it,
think about it. Yeah, at Smugglers Glen, you get it over right away and you can kind of move on.
That's not a bad way to do it. We actually, for a while, when we had the tournament down there, we'd switched it so people were going off 10, so they didn't maybe spend as much time on the first tee box hitting shots wayward. The other thing about Smugglers that people don't realize is that Smugglers Glen Resort, which is actually how the place really started, the golf course they might be familiar with, but it really started with the resort, and there's a long heritage there with the resort. Correct?
Yeah, the Seal family bought that in 1962, so they're in their 2nd generation with current owner and manager David Seal. But it was his father's dream to have a golf course there back in the 90s, and they kind of quickly purchased property as the years went on, and then kind of around 2003 they really started moving forward with the design and construction of it, and I think they're very proud, and it's probably more than they expected at the time, but they're very pleased obviously with the results.
Yeah, I mean obviously it was voted for the best new course in Canada by Golf Digest back when it opened. The other big thing as well is that because you have the resort, you have the golf course, you have the option of stay and plays, right? And that's pretty popular down there.
Yeah, we've every year I think we find we're getting more and more, and that too. And the Thousand Islands area has kind of been a hidden gem for a long time, and I think that hidden part's starting to go away.
Yeah.
But the nice thing with the Ottawa, it's only an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And, you got a really special place with a real nice stay and play. But there's a lot of things to do around there as well, other than the golf. There's great fishing and boating and a lot of history and casino and Thousand Islands Playhouse. So it's a really nice package.
And the prime rib's pretty good.
Yeah, they're very well known for the prime rib. I'll tell you what, you never leave hungry. Don't order the. I don't want to say don't order the king, but just order the queen. You'll be fine.
So for this year, as we go ahead, obviously, the condition of the golf course is probably pretty good. We haven't had a lot of snow down in that area. What are your expectations as far as the start of the year and when you're kind of maybe going to be open, and what players should expect of the course conditions?
Yeah, we're very optimistic. I was out there the other day, and the course looks fantastic. All the snow's gone, so we're cleared off that way. We generally open up between April 15th and the 20th. Okay. But we're hoping that Mother Nature cooperates and gives us some warm weather early April, and hopefully we can get the doors open a little bit before that. But it's nice with the snow going away at this point. We expect things to dry out a little quicker. We've got a lot of rock there, and all that moisture's already gone. So we're expecting pretty great things early in the season.
Awesome. So if you haven't had a chance to get down to Smugglers Glen before and you want to find out more about the property, website that they can go to?
Yep, www.smugglersglen.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well.
All right, that's great. Appreciate that. And so everybody, springtime is here. You can get down there nice and early and get to Smugglers Glen. Maybe consider a package of going to the resort, a little stay and play. And certainly as somebody who's played the golf course a lot before, I definitely recommend it. And I know those who have played it in the past will definitely, you know, are a lot of returnees that get down there and see the place. So thanks, Jason. Really appreciate having you here today.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.